in. Hi. Magandang hating gabi po sa kanilang lahat. I'm glad to be back. Dito po sa Midnight Conversations. Sarap na natin pag-uusapan. Nagmahal, nasaktan, pilit bumabangon. Nakakamiss din ho. When was the last time I did Midnight Conversations? After New York?
Last.
Before I left for the US?
Before you left, sir.
For New York?
Yes.
Tagal na rin po. Naalala ko because I left for New York to host the Outstanding Filipinos in America. And then I came home. Tapos po ako'y pumunta ng Singapore dahil kami umattend ng Asian Food Channel's Asian Food Hero, kung saan ang nanalo po ay si Anton Amoncio, Chef Anton Amoncio, na minamanage po namin sa Asian Artists Agency. And then bumalik ko kami ulit sa Amerika to do an evening with Boy Abunda. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you sa ating mga kababayan sa Los Angeles at mga karatig na bayan na sumuporta at nanood po ng aming palabas sa Alex Theater. Nakakatuwa dahil kasabay po yun nung laban ni Manny Pacquiao sa Las Vegas. And we were laughing, tawa ko kami ng tawa, sabi namin, meron kayang pumunta dito sa atin dahil mainit yung laban ni Manny sa Las Vegas. Kaya sobra po ang aking pasasalamat dun sa mga taong, the people who chose to be with us that night at Alex Theater at nakisaya sa aming palabas. Kasama ko po doon sina Martin Rivera, Lani Nasalucha, Ayay de las Alas, Dessa, Anjanette Abayari, Joseph Vincent. We had the intro voice, sila Paco Arespacochaga, sila Jonathan, and we had the Union with sila Jet Montelibano and sila Eva Caparas. Actually, yung Union po is a combination of former members of New Minstrels and some solo performers in LA, and sila Jet who came from Music and Magic. What did I learn from that show? Hindi ko akalain na magagawa ho namin yun. Now, sabi ko nga, I can travel around the world to do an evening with Boy Abunda. Maybe we'll have to tweak the title. Kasi yung kombinasyon po ng musical numbers, at saka yung I had interviews with local influencers. Pagkatapos, I had topics, I had talking points, like I talked about the art of social climbing, I talked about going beyond borders. Alam niyo po yung embracing uncertainty, yung pag pumapasok po tayo sa buhay na hindi natin alam kung ano ang ating aasahan. Like, you know, people were saying before that show, ano bang gagawin mo? Kakanta ka ba o sasayaw? But I discovered that you can actually do a talk material, you can do a talk show and a musical show, and you can do interviews in between. So that was the first time we tried it. At ngayon parang ang feeling namin, alam na namin ang gagawin. The next time we try this kind of a format, whether we do this inside the Philippines or outside of the country, humbling experience. Pero dahil it was far from being perfect, but we were very happy with the reaction of the audience. So maraming salamat. Maraming salamat sa ating mga kababayan at sa ating mga kababayan naman sa Singapore. Alam niyo po, nakakatuwa dahil the Asian Food Channel, Asian Food Hero Finals ay ginanap po sa isang lugar na ang tawag po nila ay White Rabbit. And then, pagpasok ko pa lamang, ako'y sinalubong na ng mga attendants na mga Pinoy. Sabi nila, Tito Boy, kahit ano po ang inyong hingin dito ngayon sa event, ibibigay namin. Meaning, food and drinks. Pero magpapalitrato tayo. Nakakataba ng puso dahil hindi ko kayo mahirapan kahit saan dahil napakaraming mga Pinoy na handa. Totoo ha? I mean, I'm not saying this because, you know, it is often said. Pero hindi ka talaga maiilang dahil ang daming tao na, ang daming Pilipino na nandoon, handang alalayan ka, tumulong. Halimbawa, kung wala kang kausap, dahil karamihan naman talaga mga Singaporeans, pero you don't feel alone dahil nandun sila, kinakausap ka, kinukumusta ka. As a matter of fact, one of the writers who covered the event, who was based in Singapore, was also a very kind Filipina. Do you remember her name? Tin? Right, no? Tin Uy. Tin, if you're watching, thank you for finding time for us. It makes your life easier. Dahil nga sa daming Pinoy. Saka, iba talaga tayo. We take care of each other. Ang sarap dahil alam mong may aalalay sa'yo. Kaya salamat po sa lahat ng ating mga nakasalubong in the past few weeks na hindi tayo nakapag-FB Live. So, eto na naman tayo. Pag-uusapan ay pag-ibig, yung pag nasasaktan, at yung pilit na bumabangon. Wow, hello to Beng Quintana in LA. And of course to Nathalie Rosalie Ways. Alam niyo po si Rosalie, ay kaibigan ho namin itong taga Los Angeles. Hi Rosalie. Si Nathalie Rosalie Ways. Ways ho, dahil isang beses kami pumunta sa isang lugar sa Los Angeles. Talo pa ho ni Nathalie ang Ways sa husay niya sa direksyon sa mga kalye sa Los Angeles. And she was also there during our show. Salamat sa support. And Beng is a sister of Bong. Beng and Bong. You take good care of yourselves. And Nathalie, salamat mula sa aking puso. Alam kong masaya ka at masaya ang iyong puso. Kaya doon ka lamang sa nagmahal o nagmamahal, hindi sa nasaktan, hindi sa pilit bumabangon. Ikaw din, Ben, kasi alam kong masaya ang kalagayan ng iyong puso. But thank you for being part of this conversation. Maraming salamat. When do we do the next show? Sa Los Angeles or in any part of the country, bahala na. Francis Alpania Finstad. Hi, Sir Boy. Congratulations again. Asian Artist Agency, Inc. AAI Rocks. Salamat. Inuumpisan pa lamang po namin yung Asian Artists Agency, isang malaking pangarap. Sinasabi ko sa mga kaibigan, isang malaking ilusyon. Pero maraming mga matagumpay na endeavors ay nag-uumpisa sa isang wild dream. So this is a wild dream. This is an exciting journey. Nag-uumpisa ho kami dahan-dahan. We're going to be discovering and training artists. And we will be marketing and managing our artists right now in the Philippines, including Leo Consul sa Jakarta, of course Anton Amoncio na nasa Singapore because of the Asian Food Channel, and all our artists dito sa Pilipinas. Mula kay Miss Ai de las As, Kiefer Ravena actually is in the United States for his basketball career. So iba-iba. Slowly, we're building our family. Nung nakaraang linggo, kami nagkaroon ho ng isang soiree. Yung staff, yung mga artists ng Asian Artists Agency, at ipinakilala ko po sila sa isa't isa, at napakasaya. Dahil lahat nakikiisa sa paglalakbay na ito. What's gonna happen, sabi ko nga parati kong sinasabi, hindi ko alam, but I'm very fatalistic. It's enough that he up there knows what's gonna happen. Pero ang aming pangarap, ang aming intensyon ay napakaganda. So, hindi tayo pababayaan ng Diyos. At gagalingan natin to the best we can. Ika nga. We don't promise anything, but we promise to do the best we can. Wala pa bang nagtatanong tungkol sa pag-ibig? Parang masaya lahat ng tao ngayon. Sabrina Howe. Hello, Kuya Boy. Pabati naman po from Quezon Province. Hi, Sabrina. Mag-iingat parati. Ang lahat ng mga taga-Quezon, lalo na kayo, Sabrina. I'm sure your palayo is Sab. Di ba karamihan ng Sabrina ay Sab? So,
Yes, sir.
you take good care. Alas, I love the name Sab, Sabrina. Napaka-classic. So, nakakamiss po pala talaga ang pag-FB Live. Parang palabas sa telebisyon. Pero ang kakaiba ho nito ay, relaxed. Walang special lights. Hindi naman ho talaga ako nagme-makeup dahil wala naman masyadong mababago. Joke. Pero hindi ho talaga ako nagme-makeup sa TV. Ano lang, oil away. Saka, nanghihiram lang. No, hindi. Actually, nanghihiram lang. Pare-codes? Anong tawag dito? Lip balm. Sabi ni Jonathan. So yun, what else? Kasalukuyan, kami naghahanda para sa Asian Artists Agency auditions. But we'll be announcing in the next few days because we are about to begin our training. I-announce namin ang detalye kasi gusto ko namin talaga handa ang aming mga artista, singers, dancers, at iba pang mga public figures na i-represent po namin. We're about to start that dito po sa AAAI. And we have exciting interns, may mga apprentices po kami na kasalukuyan in training. And we and they are hoping that a few years from now, they'll be managing talents, they'll be representing talents, they'll be agents. And by the way, I've always wanted to say this. Nakakalimutan ko po sa Tonight with Boy Abunda, but we have now 55,842 followers. I don't want to call you followers. From now on, I've always wanted to say this on Tonight with Boy Abunda. Pero itong 55,842 right now, and I know we are increasing in numbers. You are not followers, but you are our abundance. Thank you for being abundance. Believe in the abundance of love and life, and you will. Maraming salamat. Daisy Dumandan, hi po, how's your love life today? Okay naman, great. And George Stephen Hermoso, Porcadilla, bakit po masakit magmahal? Wow. Let's go first to my love life. Alam niyo po, I was about to say, Bong is in Davao. He's out of town for an assignment as part of his job. Pero love doesn't have to be present for you to be okay. Yun ang maganda, borderless eh. Pero mahabang debate po yun, yung long distance relationships. Si Bong ay nagpunta lamang, but he'll be home Sunday. But I'm okay. I'm very happy. Doon naman sa bakit masakit magmahal, ang premise kasi natin ay pag nagbigay ka ng sobra at hindi na ibalik sa'yo, when you give love, when you give too much love, at pag yan ay nawala, sobra rin ang sakit. So bakit masakit ang pag-ibig? Kasi pinipremise natin na it's too much giving. Number two, it will pass. So, yun yung cause ng dalawang sakit eh. Pag halimbawa lumilipas, bahagi doon sa paglipas, halimbawa, subtopic ika nga ay infidelity or misunderstandings. Yung iba nalalampasan, yung iba tumutuloy doon sa talagang paglalaho. So, kaakibat ika nga, sabi nila, ng pagmamahal ay pain. Pero ako yung premise kasi ang love sa pain. Without having to deny, hindi ko itinatatwa na kasama talaga yon kadalasan kung hindi lahat ng pagkakataon. Pero ayoko i-premise. I'd like to focus more on what love has done for me and anong nagawa ng pagmamahal sa aking buhay. Pero from the very beginning, kung ang premise mo ay masakit talaga magmahal, you might miss out on the joy of loving. On the joy of loving. At saka isa pa, yung pagbibigay, kanya-kanya ho tayo. May mga tao na, it's okay because I gave. Nagbigay ako eh. Hindi ko pagsisisihan yan because I chose to give love. I chose to love. So, at any point, whether it was in the beginning or sa kalagitnaan, o kaya pagkatapos ay tinarantado ka, masakit. Pero hindi ikaw ang gumawa. So, para sa akin, mas mabigat isipin yung gumawa ng katarantaduhan. Ikaw nagmahal ka. So you suffered. But when you suffer, in the midst of suffering, alam mong hindi ka nang agrabyado. So, yun lang. At saka giving to me is okay. Basta choice mo. At may isang kasabihan nga, when you expect something in return or the same intensity, doon nagkakaproblema kasi hindi naman lahat ganun ang buwelta. Ika nga nila, expectation is the mother of pain. Diba? So, it's that. Para sa akin yun. Pero for as long as you choose to love, and you work hard to love for the rest of your life, no matter how easy or difficult it is. So, iba yung mindset mo. May enjoy mo at mananamdam mo, mararamdaman mo yung pagmamahal more than coming up with a mindset na pag nagmamahal ka naman, nasasaktan ka rin lang. Hindi, I think you appreciate life more when you look at the better side. Jolly Ann. What's that? Jolly Ann S or Ans? Ann S. Hi, Tito Boy. Ask ko lang po, paano mag-move on kapag in love ka pa din sa ex mo na naging BFF mo? Ng hirap? Ang hirap. That's a very peculiar situation. Yung ex-boyfriend mo, best friend mo na. And then, the premise of your question is that paano ka makakapag-move on? Ibig sabihin, BFF kayo, pero mahal mo pa siya. Hirap. You can't. Hindi sa you can't, but it's going to be very difficult. My advice is, you need a break. Take a few steps back. Because if you decided to be BFF, and I would assume na ang may trato ng pagiging BFF ay yung boyfriend mo lang, kasi ikaw may pagtingin ka pa, mahal mo pa siya bilang boyfriend. You have to quit for a while, just for a while. No, you can be friends again, which is good that you're friends again. Pero kung ang tingin niya, best friend ka, at ang tingin mo, boyfriend, hirapan ka. So I think one of the best things that you can do is, one, you can talk to him. No matter how difficult it is. Anyway, you're best friends. You have your own friendship or love language. Ika nga. Pwedeng, teka muna, nahihirapan ako, mahal pa kita eh. Di ba? And see how he reacts. Ngayon, kung sa palagay mo, wala na talaga siyang pagtingin sa'yo. Tapos, baka ginagamit mo din lang yung pagkakataon na yung label na BFF para hindi siya mawala. If you choose to suffer, it's your choice. And kung nakikiramdam ka na along the way, baka manumbalik yung pagiging mag-boyfriend, then it's your choice. Pero kung sa palagay mo, wala na talaga siyang pagtingin bilang boyfriend. I'm sorry, ex? I said a boyfriend, it's a girlfriend? Whether it's ex-girlfriend or boyfriend, that would apply to it. Dahil, mahirap eh. Oo, yung BFF, okay, yung BFF and then yung ex-girlfriend. Yeah, it's very complicated. It's very complicated. I think when things become complicated, our move should be to simplify matters. So talk to each other. At saka may sarili kayong style ng pag-uusap. Pwedeng pabiro muna para hindi masakit. Pero you have to get the point clear. Na kung halimbawa, ang point niya ay wala na talaga, pilitan. And can you remain best friends while you're moving on, while you're healing? Ang hirap. I don't know you personally, pero kung ako ang tatanungin mo, aalis muna ako. Iskierda muna ako ng konti. I'll give it some time. I will dissociate, detach for a while. And then, pag medyo ready na, then we can be best friends again. It's going to be very difficult. Pero kung ipagpapatuloy mo yan and you choose to get hurt, well, it's not a choice to get hurt, but you know, the possibilities of getting hurt are bigger, then it's your choice. Pero, hindi pwedeng lituin mo ang sarili mo. Sky Del Rosario, hi Tito Boy, bakit ganun po? Almost 4 years na po, di pa rin nagbabago yung feelings ko dun sa crush ko. Di ko po alam paano ko siya makalimutan. Hard, di ba? I don't know if you're still seeing your crush, but kung 4 years na, at sabi mo hindi pa rin nagbabago yung tingin mo, you know that hindi lang crush ito. And I would assume na hindi mo pa nasasabi sa kanya na crush mo siya. After 4 years, it's about time. Maglakas loob ka na. It's about time to say, "Hoy, crush kita." No, you have your own language. You know, it can be a note, it can be a whisper, it can be a joke. But I think after 4 years, it's about time to let him know, her know that crush kita. Kasi bakit hindi ko pa rin makalimutan? Kasi crush mo eh. And I would imagine na solid yung feelings mong ito. So, express that. Huwag mong ipagpatuloy, don't wait for another 4 years. At huwag ka mag-antay ng 4 na taon pa para sabihin mo naman, bakit nandito pa rin ito? Kasi pinipilit mo yata, I don't know the nuances of the story, but parang pinipilit mong makalimutan, pero hindi mo makalimutan because your feelings are real. So let him know. Let him know, let her know your feelings. Garcia and Almed, wow. When you're joyous, look deep into your heart, and you shall find it is only that which has given you sorrow that is giving you joy. When you are sorrowful, look again in your heart, and you shall see that in truth you are weeping for that which has been your delight. Khalil Gibran. Maraming salamat, Almed. Tama naman, sa tula, totoo naman talaga yun eh. Minsan, ang pinanggagalingan ng greatest joy natin, yung greatest sorrow. Pero ako, yun nga, panininigan ko yung aking sinabi nga, Almed, na kung from the very beginning, ang attitude mo ay, yes, I am in love, but I will get hurt. And I should not be afraid to get hurt because in pain, I derived, ay papast tense ko. Hindi ko sinasabi na nanggagaling doon sa pain ang greatest joy. Para sa akin kasi, you're depriving yourself of the joy of loving. Kasi kung forever mo naka-premise na this is going to be over, that in love there is pain, that's fine by me. I mean, we all know that. Babawasan kasi, you diminish your experience of love. That's my opinion. I am not disagreeing with the great, venerable Khalil Gibran. But what he said is true. But what I know, based on my experience, is that kaya rin naman natin magmahal. I'm not saying that you should not be cognizant, ika nga, na sa pagmamahal, pwede kang masaktan. We all know that. Pero kaya mo rin naman ipaglaban. Kaya ako naniniwala ako sa forever. Hindi rin naman ako naniniwala na there's such a thing as a perfect journey or a perfect kind of love. Mind setting to me is very important. If your mindset is that I'm happy because I am in love, buong-buo yung karanasan mo ngayon. Pag nasaktan ka, yun yung what's gonna happen. So, harapin mo what is happening. Kasi mahirap din yung you are forever in denial na bakit nangyari ito? Mahal na mahal ko naman. No, you're not. But finding that middle ground, finding that balance in an emotional state is also tricky. Minsan hindi mo nga ginagawa yan mag-isa eh. You pray to God for help. You talk to a friend for enlightenment. Sometimes you even talk to experts, talk to doctors for a better perspective para mas maganda ang pananaw mo kung nasaan ka. But, ganun talagang pag-ibig. Makes the world go round. Kanya-kanya tayo ng pananaw. Ako yun lang naman. Khalil Gibran is right. And Almed Garcia is right. I've quoted Khalil Gibran. Ang akin lang, if that is possible, to have a mindset na in sorrow, we derive the greatest delight. It is also possible to say that I know that, okay, it's there, but I want to experience to the fullest the joy of loving. Diba? Hindi yung forever you're haunted by the fact na this is going to be over, I'm going to be pain, I'm going to be hurt, etc., etc. Tamang balance lang siguro. Tamang balance lang. Because you can't avoid pain. Not just in love, but in a lot of things that we do in life. In friendship, in family relationships, and filial relationships, hindi mo naman talaga maiiwasan. Hindi mo maiiwasan. Nakakatuwa because, in one of my conversations with Ivana Chaba, the great acting coach, we always talk about pain. Kasi it's winning over pain, yung objective na yun as an actor and as a person. That's a different perspective, when you say, I want to win over an obstacle, kasi sa buhay naman talaga may obstacle. Lagi. So that's a beautiful way of putting that acting objective, for example, as an actor. But that's a different discussion. That's a different discussion. It's a scene objective. May tinatawag silang kay Chabak acting style. May tinatawag silang scene objective. May tinatawag silang overall objective. Using pain. In one of my conversations, I said, you can also use love, diba, as an objective. Not conquering, but embracing and facing the various challenges of love. But love being present there. Sabi ko, pinagugulo ko lang yung usapan. But you can use that as, not necessarily in acting, but in life. Na ang una mong tingin ay yung the good points of love. Knowing na may kaakibat, minsan, not all the time. Iba't ibang level naman ng pain din. May conquerable, may intractable kind of pain na kahit anong gawin mo. Pero ang natutunan ko lang ay sa pain, you have to allow it to go on its full course. You have to allow it to affect you until it is fully experienced, until it loses its power. Kasi if you deny it, babalik at babalik. Primo, Serpentarius, I ask po as LGBT member and you as loud advocate of it. What can you say about LGBT relationship is about lust than love? Talagang loud advocate. Thank you for saying loud advocate. Oo naman, kasi nagsasalita ako. Hindi naman. Lust is not an exclusive feature of an LGBT relationship. Lust is a human experience. Para sabihin natin na yung libog ay yung nararamdaman sa isang LGBT relationship, to me is not fair. Kasi yung libog is a human experience, is a human feeling. Nararanasan niya ng babae, nararanasan niya ng lalaki, nararanasan niya ng LGBT. So what I'm trying to say is, whether you believe me or not, love is possible sa lalaki, sa babae, sa LGBT. And if you're trying to point out that can there be love in an LGBT relationship, my answer is yes. Meron. I have been allowed believer in love among humans. So I've been with Bong for 33 years. Hindi naman siguro libog lang ang how do you call that? Ang nagdudugtong ng aming mga buhay. So, but I'm not saying that there is no lust in LGBT relationships, as there is lust in relationships between women and men. But there is also love among all of us. What's this? I'm Vetores. Bakit po until now nasasaktan pa rin ako kapag nakakausap ko ex ko? My new girlfriend na po siya ngayon, pero umaasa pa din ako na magkabalikan kami. You just said answer. Nasasaktan ka pa rin because you still love him. Nasasaktan ka pa rin because you're hoping na sana'y magkabalikan kayo. And that's where the pain is. The pain is maybe ako'y nanguhula lamang, hindi na nagre-reciprocate, hindi na bumubelta ang boyfriend mo, ex-boyfriend mo, katulad ng nararamdaman mo. And that's painful. And that's painful. So, kailangan harapin mo ang katotohanan. And you can probably give yourself some time. Give it some time. Ako, naniniwala ako, even as a girl, you as a girl, sabihin mo sa boyfriend mo, Sasabihin ng iba, bakit? Hindi ka naman, ba't ka manliligaw uli? Bakit hindi? Ligawan mo. Di ba? I mean, ligawan mo yung boyfriend mo kung pwede pa. Kung hindi naman, be real to yourself. Doon ka nasasaktan nga pagkausap mo siya kasi umaasa ka pa rin na sana'y magkabalikan ka kasi mahal mo pa siya. And do you have the right as a human being to try to win him back? Yes. Subukan mo. Ngayon, pag sinubukan mo at ayaw pa rin, yun naman, magpakatotoo ka na. And how do you move on? There are many ways. Wala namang formula talaga yun. First is acceptance na hindi na talaga pwede. Na ayaw na niya sa'yo. Iiyak mo yun. And then, go inside yourself and realize that it is not the end of the world and that someone out there is probably meant for you. Or ask for help from friends. Look at the experience of your other friends who have lost and loved again. There are many ways. But you have to know in your heart that losing someone is not the end of your story. That you can, no matter how difficult it is, you can begin, to write another love story. Kahit gaano pa kahirap yun. Benz Dumlao Benedito. How do you say move on to a pain that was never resolved? I was never given justice. Ang hirap. Ang hirap. How do you say move on? You don't say move on to a pain that has never been resolved. That has never been given justice. Yun ang aking paniniwala. You don't move on from something that has never been resolved. Ito yung hindi na-resolve, wala, it will be there. It will always be there. Para sa akin, the pain will always, you will live with that pain. And you will continue to pretend that it is not there. May mga tao, I have friends who would say, no, it's not there anymore. No, you live with that pain. It doesn't go away. You just get used to it, ika nga. But you have to resolve that pain. Lalo na, pag binastos ka, lalo na pag binalhura ka, lalo na kung walang hustisya yung ginawa sa'yo, I don't know how you can live with. You'll forever carry that pain. You'll forever carry that pain. Hello to our viewers from Cagayan de Oro, from Isle of, how do you pronounce it? White, United Kingdom, Jeddah, Dubai, Subic, Riyadh, New Jersey, Hong Kong. Sa inyong lahat po na bahagi ng pag-uusap na ito mula sa Hong Kong. I miss Hong Kong. Malamig na siguro dahil winter na. Of course, New Jersey. Kung nasaan napakarami mga Pilipino, napakarami nating mga kababayan. Riyadh, kung saan napakasisipag ng ating mga kababayan. Subic. Kumusta po kayong lahat? Dubai. Love Dubai. I love Jeddah. Isle of Wight, UK. And Cagayan de Oro. Kung taga saan ang ating Miss Universe. Pia, no? Where's back is from Cagayan de Oro. Kumusta po kayong lahat? At maraming salamat sa pagsama niyo po sa amin. Salamat. George Stephen, when can you say that she's the one? Your heart would know. May kapangyarihan ang puso na wala sa isipan, wala sa utak. Para sa akin, the power to know she's the one and he's the one belongs to the heart. Maraming kukontra dyan, pero yun po ang aking paniniwala. How do you know she's the one? Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. And listen intently. Make sure there are no distractions. Make sure walang ingay. Walang mga boses na nakaka-distract. So you listen intently to your heart. You will know she's the one. You will know he's the one. Kasi may mga nagsasabi, hindi boy, but you have to think about it. You have to overthink. You have to rationalize. Hindi who is. Your heart knows. That's the power of the heart. Kaifa Diaz, pain demands to be felt. Lagi, diba? Oo, ako, Kaifa. Ito yung aking paniniwala bilang isang tao, bilang isang nagmahal, bilang isang nasaktan, bilang isa na pilit bumangon, hindi mo pwedeng i-deny. You have to allow pain to take its full course. You have to cry. Kailangan ako gumapang, kailangan mong maramdaman, umiyak ako ng dugo. And then, when it's done, inuulit ko, it loses its power. Pero yung sakit kasi na tinatatwa mo, dinideny mo, itinatago, wala, it's there. It stays. It even comes back every so often, even if you've hidden it for a long time, to haunt you, to make you feel it. So harapin mo na. Harapin mo na. Nawawalan din ng kapangyarihan nyo. Harapin mo na. Easier said than done, pero kaya natin. Bahagi yun ng kapangyarihan ng pagiging bilang isang tao. We were given by God the power to feel it and to conquer it. Hi, Helen Goseco Reyes from Las Vegas. Hi, Helen. Lovely Las Vegas. Thank you. You know, I wanted to do a show in Las Vegas initially when we were planning an evening with Boy Abunda. We really wanted to travel to Las Vegas. But Las Vegas is a beautiful place for beautiful people like you, Helen. Salamat for keeping us company. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jolly Ann S. Bakit po nawawala na ang sweetness sa isang relasyon pag matagal na kayo magkasama? Paano po ito maibabalik? Walang formula, pero yung tagal kasi, sa aking pakiramdam, when you get used to each other, nababawasan daw yung init. Ako in my interviews, I always say, paano nyo ba pinapapanatili yung init ng inyong relasyon? Siyempre, some people would say, kami when we were newly married, we would have sex thrice, 4 times a week. Ngayong 7 years na kami, once a month or twice a month. Ang tanong ko dyan, do you measure love by the number of sex, by the number of sex that you do in a month or in a week? Hindi ako nagpapaka-poetic, pero hindi. Kasi pag nagtatagal na kayo, you slowly discover that there are other things that can make you both happy. Yung orgasm, hindi lang naman ang gagaling sa love-making, sa sex. Minsan, you have sexual joy na sa pag-uusap. Minsan, cuddling becomes the act in itself. Minsan, marami na ang pinanggagalingan ng joy. Marami na ang pinanggagalingan ng happiness. Hindi lamang yung init. Hindi lamang yung init. And it becomes deeper. It becomes deeper. Hindi lang nagiging carnal, hindi lang nagiging katawan sa katawan. Pero it becomes a spiritual union. I'm not saying that when you get married, it's not a spiritual union because it is declared as a spiritual union. But pag matagal na kayo, ang dami yung nadidiscover sa isa't isa that you realize that it's different when you don't share the bed together. You realize that iba na pag hindi siya kasama mo pag nagsisimba o pag nag-grocery. So, ibig sabihin, ang sinasabi ko nga, yung orgasm, hindi lang naman sa sex. But, it's very important to have sex. It's important to express this, in sex. Kaya, importante rin na may effort. You have to be attractive to each other. You have to find ways on how to seduce each other constantly. It is important to be desirable to each other constantly. I think it's part of your, I don't know if it's a responsibility or a role, whatever it is, but you have to discover that. Kasi you've been together for 10 years, yung constant company that you're together, and then even that sense of belonging, sometimes can cause boredom. Akin na asawa ko na That's why this concept about about the other man or the other woman excites other people. Some people would say, as a wife, you should be a mistress to your husband. Dumadating yun kasi nga, there is no deliberate planning, deliberate effort on both parties to say, hey, how am I going to be attractive to my husband? How am I going to be sexy to my wife? You don't take each other for granted. Kailangan mabango, kailangan sexy, kailangan... sexy to me is not just being svelte. Kailangan, hindi. I mean, sexy in language, sexy in dating, maraming bagay. I mean, sabi nga nila, sometimes the sex is part of a woman's body. Sometimes it's the mind. So, discover that. You know, there are no formulas. There are no hard rules. You know, you are unique. You are peculiar. So, discover that. You also have to be attractive. Mula naman kay Jeremy Solano, Baluis from Davao. Good morning. I love the way you say it. Good morning, Tito Boy. Ano po ang sikreto to have a successful relationship? Hindi ko talaga alam eh. Kasi the moment you use the word sikreto, it's a secret that you're not supposed to reveal, and it's a secret that you keep para mapanatili mo ang isang relasyon. Wala eh. There were things that we did right. Halimbawa, ako, I'm in a 33-year relationship. There are things and there were things that we did wrong. We can learn from the stories of others. But to say that there were secrets, maybe not fair to others. Kasi iba-iba talaga tayo. Iba-iba tayo mag-express. But there are non-negotiables sa isang relasyon para nagtatagal. Respeto. Kasi yung pagmamahal, nandyan yan eh. Respeto. To me is very, very important. Respeto. You have to respect each other. You have to respect each other as partners, as human beings, as individuals. And then, generosity is important. You have to allow each other to fly. You have to allow each other to be a star. You know, kung nagkatabaho ko sa isang opisina, and you have to lift each other up. It's very important. Hindi yung, sa awa ko naman yan, naiintindihan niya ako. Hindi. You have to say certain things. I think, honey, babe, you're one of the best. Hindi ito nagbobolahan, ha? I mean, you have to, halimbawa, when someone is down, that's where you come in and say, hindi, para sa akin, mabait ka, mabuti ka. But also, it's important to be honest. To say, maybe you have to work harder in this department. So, these are not secrets. I mean, everybody knows that it's important to respect each other. I'm not talking about loving each other because the premise is you are loving each other. But, respect and, madalas natin ito pinag-uusapan, openness, communication should be there. That's true. Minsan, sinasabi natin, hindi, naiintindihan niya yan, alam niya na yan, hindi. Sometimes you have to say it over and over. You have to verbalize it. You have to articulate it. Kahit yung I love you nga eh, to say it. Huwag mo pahulain. You have to express it. Do not assume that you are understood. Sometimes it's necessary to say things. Say the words if actions are not enough. Diba? But sometimes it's also necessary that you say the words and you do the acts. You know, it's not just say, I respect you. Show it. Live it. Live it. You know, I remember a husband telling me, I find my wife so sexy. Sabi ko, bakit? There's a certain way that makes her sexy to me when she takes care of our kid. I have one kid. Parang kakaiba. You know, when she carries our baby, when she, you know, that's another way of looking at it. Iba ang hawak, iba ang... My wife is so sexy when, you know, when she takes care of our baby. Iba-iba talaga tayo. No formulas. So, yun lamang. Yun ang nakakaaliw. Because somebody was saying, what do you know and what don't you know about love? Ang dami kong hindi alam tungkol sa pag-ibig. Ang alam ko lang talaga, ang sigurado akong alam na alam ko, pag pinag-uusapan talaga ang love, is you have to say it, you have to express it. I know you have to. And I'm not just talking about romantic love. I'm talking about maternal love. I'm talking about parental love. I'm talking about filial love. You have to express it. Even spiritual love. Para sa akin. Late na nga kami eh. Katulad halimbawa kay nanay. Late na kami natuto magsabing, I love you, nanay. Of course, I'm just so happy that we learned it while nanay could still appreciate our expressions of love. But you have to say it. So there are a lot of things that I don't know about love. Or many things. Or there are more things that I don't know about love. But one thing I know about it is you have to express it. Say it. Say, I love you. Kasi, you don't know what's going to happen next. Tomorrow is never promised. Tomorrow is never promised. So, kagabi nga, I was doing my opening and Charo Santos is on the cover of Rogue. And she has this beautiful quote that I am not obsessed about the future and yesterday is gone. I only have today. In conclusion, and in the context of love, yan ang nais kong iwanan po sa inyong lahat. Pag kayo'y nagmamahal, do not obsess yourselves with what's going to happen because it is yet to happen. Do not haunt yourself with the past in the language, in the context of love, because it's gone. What you have is what you have now. And if you have love now, express it, embrace it, enjoy it. Because it's the nicest feeling a human being can ever feel. Love. Maraming salamat po. Looking forward to our next conversation. Maraming salamat. Kanina nung nag-umpisa ho tayo sa ating pag-uusap, a lot of you were saying, once somebody asked about Asian Artists Agency, it rocks. Maraming salamat. Supportahan niyo po kami sa Instagram po, sa aming Facebook page ng Asian Artists Agency. We continue to dream. With your support, with a lot of hard work and with a lot of love, our resolve to make our dreams come true gets stronger by the day. So, maraming salamat. Abundance, once again, for being part of the Midnight Conversations, I say thank you. Love.